The fat boys break up, now every day I wake up I'm seeing the regression going on inside of Jacob. Cause we our own ops like Russell with the Lakers. Should've sent us to the Heat, but the Lord will never trade us. Damn little man, I'm just trying to do me. Get it in before I sleep like my little brother Seed. Givenchy, flyest Jew you ever seen. You can't say what I say cause you ain't see what I seen. I don't want much, man, I have everything. A nice fly wife, a fly young king. So I don't worry about the hatred and drama they bring. I will reply, but I'm doing my thing.
Ready?
Alright, go ahead.
Shalom, shalom, Mashar Shabbat to the 12 tribes, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Right, we out here to teach our people their true inheritance, right? To show you how God really feels about the children of Israel, right? Because we always been told that, you know, we pretty much the scum of the earth, right? And we've been told that by them calling us niggas, by them calling us African Americans, right? By them literally separating drinking water. Right, the drinking fountains, right, back in the early 40s, right, 30s, right, when they literally had the Negroes only bathroom or whites only water fountains, right. They've been showing us time and time again that hey, y'all not equal to us. But what have we been fighting for? What was Dr. King fighting for? He's fighting for equality. For what? Fighting for equality for what? Right? They never treated us equal. They still don't to this day, right? Hey, bro, you got a quick minute? You got a quick minute, brother? First, what's your nationality? You white. What's your nationality, brother? You black, right? So, real quick, can you find your nationality on this board? Judah, right? Now, do you see the nationality of white? She not on there, right? She not on there. It's a reason for that, right? It's a reason for that, right? You already there? Deuteronomy? Right? It's a reason for that. It's because we're not supposed to be with any other nation outside this sign, right? We're not. It's just what God, how He designed it. And I was just talking about that as y'all was walking across the street. Back in the early 1900s, they always separated water fountains, right? They separated water fountains. They had white-only drinking fountains, and they had Negro bathrooms, right? The same with the drinking fountains. What did our stuff look like? It was always filthy. Why? Because they pissing on it. They doing all kind of things, and we had to drink out, right? Do you think God wanted you to literally be with somebody that's not of your people? Bring that out. Deuteronomy 7. Actually, give me I want 1 Kings 11. Right? Because the Most High don't want us to be mixing. He don't want us to mix anything, let alone nations. Right? So bring that out. 11. 1 Kings 11. Start at the top.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites, the Zidonians, and the Hittites, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come into you. For surely they will turn away your heart after their God. Solomon cleaved unto these in love.
Right, so he said, hey, all of these nations are the Edomites, right? He told the children of Israel, right? He always commanded the children of Israel to do things. He didn't command these other nations. So he told us, don't go in unto these nations, right? And it's reasons for that, right? Because we know that they are the base of the earth, right? We are supposed to be at the top, but now we're on the bottom. And we just trying to scratch and claw our way to the top. But in order to do that, we have to repent and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
Right, so what I really want to just get into today, to show that the Lord is literally for the children of Israel. Right, so we're going to go back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So Moses wrote this back in Deuteronomy, right? So now let's go to Psalms, right? Let's see what David wrote. Psalms 33 and verse 12. We're gonna see if the Bible is a contradicting book, right? Read.
Psalms chapter 33, verse 12. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance.
Right? For his own inheritance. And we just read that he chose Israel to be a special people unto himself. Right? So we're going to, as a matter of fact, we're going to go back to Moses. Give me Exodus 19. We're going to go back to Moses. Right? So we got Moses on one account. We got David. Now we're going back to Moses on another account. And we're going to see if he said the same thing there. Right? That he's for Israel. 19, verse 5.
Exodus chapter 19, verse 5. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice, indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me, above all people, for all the earth is mine.
So all the earth is the Lord. And he put that stimulation on there. He says, if you shall keep my sayings, if you should keep my law, statutes, and commandments, then, right, then you shall be a peculiar treasure to me. Right? He said this over and over again. Let's go to 1 Peter. Right? 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. All right, we're going to see if it's not written there. Right? It's literally all through the scriptures that he chose Israel. Right? He chose us to be a peculiar people, peculiar treasure to keep his law, statutes, and commandments. Read that.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye shall show forth the praise of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
So we are all of these things: royal priesthood, right? A holy nation, and we're supposed to be the light of the earth. But right now we're in darkness with the darkness that's already in this world.
That's right.
By literally keeping they little wicked holidays, by literally celebrating Easter, that's supposed to be the resurrection, which we know that not to be true. Right? You won't find Easter in the Bible except one time. And when you do the word study on that, you'll find out that it's nothing but Passover.
That's right.
As mentioned in other translations, like KJV has Passover in it. You read it in NIV, I believe it is, it'll literally say Passover. All right? How you doing, sister? You got a couple minutes?
Everything you said, I already heard.
You heard it before? So you believe it? Okay. All right, so there's some more on that, on 1 Peter. Come.
Verse 10. In the time past were not a people, but are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy.
Right, and that's not talking about the so-called white man. That's not talking about them. That's literally talking about the Northern Kingdom. Right? And we definitely don't buy that doctrine up here, that the whole world can be saved. Right, which is why we bringing out all of these verses saying that the Most High God is literally Israel. He chose Israel time and time again. Right? Give me Joel. Joel 2. Right? Time and time again, he always chose Israel. All the way from the book of Genesis to the book of Revelation and the Apocrypha, he chose Israel over and over again. Right? Read that.
Joel chapter 2, verse 2. Verse 1 or verse 2? 27. Verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
Everybody else.
And none else.
And none else. He's the Lord our God and none else. Right? And what?
And my people shall never be ashamed.
Right? And we'll never be ashamed to come out here to tell our people that the Most High God is only for the children of Israel.
That's right.
We're going to do that week in and week out until it sticks. And I don't care if it's just one person's brain. Right? As long as one person repent from us coming out here, I don't care if we come out here for 6 years straight. If we get one person to repent, we did our job.
That's
We
right.
did what the Most High commanded us to do. Because all we really out here to do is to plant those seeds. All right, y'all got a minute, young brother? You got a quick minute? Okay. All right, you too, bro. Y'all be careful. So we literally have to stop and get out of our own minds, get out of our own way. Right? Because our own minds is telling us that the white man wrote this book. So we'll put it down. But when you look at the words that's in here, you'll see that the so-called white man is not this intelligent.
That's right.
It's no way that men of the past times can be in different regions of the earth and this Bible aligned the way that it does if the so-called white man wrote it. Right? It's no way possible. This is how you know that he's for us. Right? You can bring that up. You can you can get that.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
We're destroyed because we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are, and we don't know that God actually chose us to be that peculiar people.
That's right.
Because if half of us literally knew that and believed it, right? Because knowing is only half the battle. You have to know it, believe it, and perform it. Right? It's nothing literally. It's nothing literally that you could say or do against the Most High's word. Because he's literally for the children of Israel and nobody else. Right? Finish that up.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
They don't think they Israel.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because I'm black.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because I'm an African American.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because you reject your heritage, what?
I will also reject thee.
This is why we reject it. This is why we at the bottom of the earth. This is why on our side of town you have glass everywhere, trash everywhere, liquor bottles everywhere, right? Pins and needles from brothers getting high and getting drunk all day. Right? This is the reason why. Because we have rejected knowledge. Oh, I ain't got time to hear that Bible today. Oh, I don't feel like reading it. I don't feel like picking up the Bible. Right? Oh, the commandments, they done away with. I don't want to not have to buy nothing on Saturday, man. Saturday is when the most sales is.
That's
Because
right.
you reject knowledge, right? He also will reject thee.
I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
Right? Seeing what? Got the pages. Nah, that's all good.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
Right? So we forgot the law of our God. Right? We forgot that Friday sundown to Saturday sundown is the Sabbath day. We forgot that to keep the month of Abib and all the other new moons. Right? We forgot to keep Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread. We forgot to keep Day of Atonement when the Lord provides us with a fresh start. Right? To serve him righteously. We forgot all of these things. So this is why he said he rejected us. And he is also going to forget our children. This is the reason why we have to come back and relearn our heritage in these last days, because we literally forgot about it. Our fathers rejected it, and then guess what happened? It's a trickle down effect, right? If your father rejected Most High's words, that means He's not going to teach you. And this is what happens generation through generation, that the Most High God literally took that from us, right? This is our inheritance. He's our God. Give me the book of Psalms, 147.
Psalms 147 and verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt, Salakia, he have not dealt so with any nation. And as far as his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
Right, so praise thee Yahweh, right? Praise thee Yahweh, because He ain't never did that with nobody else. He only done that with us, right? He don't care about these other nations. These other nations is like spit unto Him.
That's right.
Right? Matter of fact, grab me that. Grab me that. You can grab me the one in Isaiah if you know exactly where it's at. Right? So these other nations don't mean doo-doo jack to the Most High. He only cares about the children of Israel, which is why He only gave us, like He just said, He only gave the children of Israel His words, His laws and statutes and commandments, and His judgments.
That's right.
Right? He only gave that to us. He didn't do that with any other nation at all. And there ain't no, when you get to the New Testament, it changes. There's nowhere there where it literally switches, because it don't change. Right? You can grab, I'm not positive.